Wow, we just worked out on the new intro with some music and some fancy stuff done by some youngsters. Let us know whether you liked our intro. With that, we will move to our main segments to bring to you the Nifty 50 outlook for the week starting 16th of October. And straight away, let me jump into the NeoWave analysis with Hussain. So
Hi, sir. How are you?
we are back with yet another week.
Yes,
So
sir.
how's it looking? I think last week went well. Let's have
Yes,
a
sir.
quick recap and then we will look ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been fun, analyzing the market with you. And yeah, we say certain things on Sunday, and then we wait for the whole week to see what happens. So it's very exciting for me.
I know.
And we'll just do a quick recap. As you said, we had met on Friday, 6th October, right? We had taken a case over here कि ये जो retracement हम देख रहे हैं ना, we had only these candles over here. That's why I've kept the candlestick chart open. I'll just make it slightly bigger. 1, 2 and 3. हमें पास सिर्फ ये 3 कैंडल यहाँ तक information था.
Right.
So we had said कि if this goes about 19767, अपना retracement confirm हो जाता है, and it will go towards this prior supply zone, our old friend I had said,
Right.
and it was around the 61% mark only. तो इसके लिए we had said कि यहाँ पे this might hold true. So just be a little cautious over it. ठीक है?
Yep.
On the 75-minute time frame, we had taken a second case. Okay? Give me 1 second. This is our second case. Yeah. I will switch off the candles here and let me take this out. ठीक है. यहाँ पे what we had said, we had met on this day. ठीक है. This was Friday, 6th October.
Right.
What we had said कि अगर ये नीचे गया ना यहाँ पे, तो शायद तो ये expanding triangle बन सकता है. In essence, as a participant of the market, मुझे 19727, which is this point over here, I want to see it break first. ठीक है. अगर ये नीचे गया, खाली ये बीडी ट्रेंड लाइन आप बना देना यहाँ पे, जब भी ये टूटता है, अपना जो ऊपर का 727, 767 एंड 800 के आसपास का जो टारगेट्स है वो आ जाएंगे.
Right.
ठीक है. दिस इन एसेंस एंड्स आवर रिकैप. ठीक है. What did we see and what can we see is what we will talk about right.
Sure.
अभी क्या होना सर, एज अ एनालिस्ट वी मेक सर्टेन अजम्पशंस. ठीक है. Based on what assumptions we had made, we had said कि ये expanding triangle बनने की ताकत रखता है. तो expanding triangle ना, E wave should be even 1 point more than the C wave. अपना C wave था 19333, E wave should go just 1 point below भी चलता है. अपना analysis सही रहता है. लेकिन वो तो हुआ नहीं. ये 5 leg पैटर्न बना और E leg नीचे आने के बदले यहाँ पे ही टर्मिनेट हो गया.
Correct.
Which other pattern do we have which is a 5 leg pattern जहाँ पे E leg, C leg और A leg से basically C leg से छोटा हो सकता है. वो होता है न्यूट्रल ट्रायंगल और एक होता है टर्मिनल. I will not get into the subtleties or the subtle differences between a neutral triangle and a terminal. ठीक है. But just to give you clarity, ये D leg अगर ये पॉइंट के ऊपर जाता था ना, बी लेग का जो टर्मिनेट हुआ है यहाँ पे विच इज 727, फिर नीचे आता था, वी वुड हैव टेकन एज न्यूट्रल ट्रायंगल. So the prices would have gone even 1 point above 727 and then fallen down. We would have taken as a 5 leg neutral triangle. वो तो हुआ नहीं, बट हुआ क्या, ये जो डी लेग है बी लेग के साथ ओवरलैप किया और फिर नीचे गिरा अब्रप्टली और फिर वायलेंटली इसको निकाल दिया. दिस मेक्स इट अ रेसिपी ऑफ अ टर्मिनल. सो आई विल जस्ट चेंज द नंबरिंग. ये हो जाता है मेरा 1, 2, 3, 4 और 5. रहेगा ये 5 वेव पैटर्न ही रहेगा. वी गॉट द डायरेक्शन ऑल्सो राइट. वी हैड सेड कि बीडी ट्रेंड लाइन तोड़ने के बाद यू कैन गो लॉन्ग. ओनली डिफरेंसेस ये BD ट्रेंड लाइन के बदले 2-4 ट्रेंड लाइन बन गया। ठीक है, ये अभी हम निकाल देते हैं एंड नाउ वी विल से कि ये हुआ है, अभी आगे क्या हो सकता है।
Correct.
आई विल टेक यू बैक टू द डे चार्ट। दिस इज डन। व्हाट इज आवर ऑप्शंस इज just setting my chart, give me one second.
Yeah, sure.
Right. ठीक है। Now what we had said कि we had assumed कि शायद तो फिफ्थ यहाँ पे टर्मिनेट हुआ है, जो भी ये नीचे आ रहा है is a wave A of the X wave, जहाँ पे ये फिफ्थ वेव एक्सटेंड हो रहा है। ठीक है, अगर ये अपना A वेव हुआ, जाहिर सी बात है we are in the B wave.
Right.
The B wave will take more time or less time than the wave A. But as a process of elimination, we will take the time taken by the A wave. In this box, what I have done is I've taken the high and the low of the pattern projected from the low of the pattern.
Correct.
Okay, just to be a little cautious, I'm taking it like this. I will give you the other option also. यहाँ पे क्या होता है, we get time at least till the 20th of October. Prices should be in the upward direction. If I take it from the start of the pattern to the finish of the pattern and project it from where it got over, we get about 27th of October.
Right.
फर्क है एक हफ्ते का. We will know a lot more about this once this expiry goes because we'll get closer. So यहाँ पे क्या और पैटर्न यहाँ पे दिखता है ना प्राइस एक्शन से, we'll be aware. But अगर आप देखेंगे ना, whether I take from high to the low and project from the low or start to the finish and project from the finish, at least for the next week, we have time for prices to move in the upward direction.
Correct. Correct.
Okay?
And
If this is our...
I think, when you're saying upward direction, doesn't mean that it will be a one-way upward move. Within that, there would be a pattern. So it may come down and then go up. But the bigger direction, as per this particular case that we are discussing, could be on the upside, either up to 20th of October or 27th of October.
That's right. Why we are looking at time? क्योंकि लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे हमें ऐसा कुछ एंडिंग पैटर्न नहीं दिख रहा ना, स्टार्टिंग पैटर्न दिख रहा है. तो अभी वो 3 लेग का बनता है, 5 लेग का बनता है, वो हमें देखना पड़ेगा. बट आई एम गिविंग एन जनरल ओवरव्यू कि एटलीस्ट फॉर दिस कमिंग वीक मुझे प्राइसेस ऊपर की तरफ ज्यादा दिख रहा है वर्सेस गोइंग टू द डाउन साइड. ठीक है. Now, because we saw that terminal on the 75, which we had originally taken as expanding triangle, हमें एक बहुत vital information मिल जाता है. A terminal है ना, हमेशा last leg of a pattern में आता है. So if it's a 3 leg pattern, वो C leg में आएगा. 5 leg pattern होएगा तो E leg में आएगा, या तो impulse leg के last leg में आता है. तो what it tells me ना कि ये जो नीचे आया है, ये आया है ABC. ठीक है, this has come as ABC. In essence, what I'm trying to say that this fifth leg, which we said कि शायद तो इधर terminate हो चुका है, there is some information now that suggests कि शायद it is still going on and it is not over. The fifth leg of an impulse can be a terminal. If it is a terminal, वो 2-4 trend line तोड़ सकता है. तो आउट ऑफ ऑल द कंडीशंस हमारा एक कंडीशन पूरा हुआ है कि इफ द फिफ्थ इज अ टर्मिनल, इट कैन ब्रेक द 2-4 ट्रेंड लाइन. बट टर्मिनल में 2 विल नेवर गो बिलो द स्टार्ट पॉइंट ऑफ 1. तो ये हो जाता है अपना 1, ये होता है 2. ये जो सेकंड केस हम ले रहे हैं ना, इन एसेंस दिस बिकम्स द थर्ड ऑफ द फिफ्थ, दिस अप मूव. टू नो whether our assumption at this early stage is correct, the first asset test will be the 3 should make a new high. So in essence, it should go above the end point of 1. End point of 1 is 20,222.
Yep.
Okay. For this case to be alive, the third leg should go above this leg. अभी खाली मैंने यहाँ पे स्पेस कंस्ट्रेंट होने के कारण 3 को यहाँ डाला है. ये कहाँ पे टर्मिनेट होएगा, we will only know by looking at the lower charts when the prices approach this area.
Right.
Okay. The second asset test for this case 2 is that 2 and 4 should overlap. मतलब 4 should never go below this 333. ठीक है. The fifth we'll talk later, sir. अभी तो क्या है, बहुत ज्यादा हफ्ते निकल जाएंगे
Right.
ये
Right.
सब आने के लिए. And we are just considering this case 2 because यहाँ पे ये case 2 हो सकता है. But we are sticking with case 1, है ना? Because
So
ये
basically, while case 2 can happen, the higher probability is the case 1.
जी, as of right now we are just sticking to case 1. ये अगर ATH तोड़ दिया ना
Right.
और ऊपर चला गया, अपना case 2 एक्टिव हो जाएगा.
Correct. Correct.
ठीक है. And then we will take it from there. अभी तो बहुत टाइम है ये सब होने के लिए. Let us move on to a 75-minute time frame to see कि in the near future, which is Monday, Tuesday, क्या हो सकता है. So what we have seen ना is ये अपना 2-4 trend line टूटा and this wave came violently up. So
Right.
in essence अपना क्या हो गया? This became wave A of some new pattern that is yet to reveal itself. Then we had this gap down and then we had this move up. अभी ये जो लेग है ये 3 या 5 में नीचे आता है वो हमें देखना पड़ेगा. If I turn the candles on, we had 1 2 3 4 कैंडल्स ऑफ बाइंग और इसमें थोड़ा अभी आप जो भी बोल दो कि वीकेंड है तो बुकिंग आ गया या जो भी आ गया. कल देखना पड़ेगा कि ओपनिंग प्राइसेस कैसे है. अगर ये नीचे आया, जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल ऑन मंडे दैट वी वेंट अ लिटिल बिट डाउन, क्या करना, यहाँ पे खाली एक ट्रेंड लाइन बना देना. जब भी ये ट्रेंड लाइन टूटेगा ना, देन यू विल नो दैट आवर बिगर टाइम फ्रेम के जो टारगेट्स है, जो बेसिकली इन एसेंस 843 के ऊपर जाना चाहिए, वी रिज्यूम द अप ट्रेंड. So this trend line will be very vital if it is a 3 leg pattern. 5 होएगा तो second और fourth को join कर लेना. As simple as that.
Right.
So as of right now, as you had also said in your last analysis that there's little tension. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's be a little cautious. But pattern अभी bullish मुझे दिख रहा है in the longer time.
Right. Right. Good.
This ends my analysis for this week,
No,
or
good.
rather our coming week.
Yeah. I think this is good. I think what we are saying is that there could be some minor hiccups, but overall, as per our analysis, the bigger trend is still up.
That's
Now,
right.
how much up? There are two scenarios. If it is an X wave, then in this move itself, it may not break the ATH. But if it is creating a terminal pattern is 3 or 5, in that case, this third wave itself will take out the previous all-time high. So that we will have to see, and we will have to probably wait for another week or so to nail down more appropriately. Looked at the NeoWave analysis. Let's look at few other important data points. I don't see too much change from what we talked last week. Overall, the price action on the weekly chart, we broke the previous week high and made a new high of 19,843, very close to what we forecasted last week of around 18,880. So that remains bullish. Daily candles are also showing bullish bias, except for Monday. All the other days, even though Friday was a gap down, during the day there was good strength in the market. So overall, if you look at Nifty, the trend remains bullish, though the bank Nifty is not supporting Nifty, and that is one of the reasons why Nifty is not breaking away on the upside. So overall, there is a bullish price action. If you look at the trend indicators, they remain in a range. The moving averages, the price is above all the key moving averages. So overall, we are still saying that we need to wait for the range breakout. If you look at the option data, that remains conclusive. Highest put open interest is 19,700. Call OI is sitting at 19,800. PCR at 0.9. Slightly bullish. Overall, we remain in a tight range. If internal factors remain bullish, of course, there is a tight range. If you look at the external factors, which is FII data, the US market data, both are indicating bearishness. So the external factors coupled with the geopolitical tension that we are having warrants some sort of a caution. We can't go aggressively bullish. Whatever is happening in the Indian market, and we know that there is a huge inflow that is coming every month through the SIP route, which means that the DIIs have money to invest in this particular market, and that is ensuring high liquidity in the Indian market, money flow happening in the Indian market. That's why it is not capitulating, it's not going down. At the same time, the external factors, unless they start supporting, we are not going to see a huge breakout. With that, I would like to conclude today's session. If you liked our video today, please hit a like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much, and wishing all of you a great trading week ahead.